My name is Olivia. Let's see Casa Senat. So we are in Marbella, Nueva Andalusia, and we're gonna check out this villa that Omio Design made a complete renovation of. We're trying to keep some of the Andalusian vibe here, but we have a few secrets to show you, so please come in. Here in the entrance we have created this little water feature to give a bit of a relaxing vibe when you walk in, and also ties together with the spa we have downstairs, which is rather interesting to look at later. I love that we kept these big palm trees. I love the vibe, it's very Marbella style. Furthermore, we have the entrance door. I spent a long time designing this one, and also the execution was rather complicated. It is a solid oak door, 3.3 meter high, and each of these have a weight of approximately 250 kilos. So it's a 500 kilo door. But I think it's important to have something very majestic in the beginning of a property. It kind of sets the vibe. So we are now in the entrance hall, which leads out to the living room, kitchen, dining, and in the entrance here we have the mudroom and a guest toilet as well. I created these hidden doors that blends in with the wall moldings to be able to have one nice social space. And behind these doors you have the 4 bedrooms on this level. One of the main benefits here is the natural light. You have a huge dome, a sky window, that gives both light to this main floor but also down into the basement that we're gonna go later. We are in the kitchen. I wanted to create this as both a functional kitchen, but also it could be a social hangout space. I always try to get a window seated, super cozy, nice. And if you look out, you see a vertical herb garden, very convenient when you cook. And when you're not cook, you could actually use this as a bar for your guests. You see straight in front of the television. And yeah, it's a great social area. And since all of the appliances is hidden off, it looks rather stylish. But when you need to use it, you just put the pocket door in and you have a very functional kitchen. The only thing this kitchen doesn't really have, even though it's so big, is storage. That's why I created a little secret. Follow me. Now we enter into the dining space, which is close by the kitchen, rather convenient. But if you open this, you have a full-size pantry. Let's head back to the kitchen. We have this island that is rather big, approximately 2 meters by 370. And it's made of porcelainic tile, which is much more durable than a marble. So it doesn't get stained, you doesn't even have to have a shopping board. You can shop directly on this and it will be no scratches. So I find it a little bit more convenient. Okay, the breakfast ladder. Super convenient for hiding away all the things that you don't want to see every day, but you still need to use every day, like a toaster, coffee machine, you name it. Talking about breakfast, the future owner will probably have breakfast here. You have a great counter for that, and of course with the storage. Since this island is so huge, at least we can utilize it with a storage space. Okay, so leaving the breakfast area, we have a little secret in this kitchen. Welcome into the office. I think it's important to create an office space into villas like this. Most likely the person who buys this house have to work, and therefore I think it's important to create a special space for that person. We have the classic Omio trunk table, which actually is a piece of a tree trunk that we have antique brass tone on top. And these trees have been cut down because they're building roads and they have been blocking the pathway. So it is actually an environmental friendly item. I didn't feel blue when I did this, but I really like the color blue. And I thought it makes a nice vibe into our office space. And I managed to find a map of Andalusia, where we are right now, from 1648. I thought it was a fun thing to have in here. Most things have the same name, just slightly different spelling. So here we are in the living room. We have kept the original ceiling. It's a very Andalusian classic trait, carpentry, but we just painted it white to be able to maintain this high ceiling vibe. In general, in this house, I have combined a lot of raw materials with fine materials. Like this coffee table, for instance. I saw in my head how someone dropped a big piece of stone and it broke, and inside it fell out gold. I don't know why I get all these things. So anyway, this is what I wanted to create. So it looks like it fell down, broke, and then we added a piece of fine carpentry with a metal detail. It's not the perfect setup to watch the TV, but it's obviously possible to do it. But if you want to watch TV, we're going down to the basement, which we're going to look at later. Bookshelf, bespoke like everything else here, in the same oak as we have in the parquet floors, the dining shelves, tables, staircase, and the entrance door. Here we see a horse, and as you might understood, I'm a big fan of horses, and so are the Andalusian history is very linked to horses. They symbolize tradition, heritage, and pride, and that is something I also want to achieve with our designs. So you probably see a few more horses around the house. This is something rather special with this house. Since we don't have any sea views, we decided to build your own beach. We brought in this amazing white sand inspired by all these amazing beaches we have so close by Marbella, Santi Petri, Tarifa, you name it. I actually made some art pieces of them with AI, so you can see them in the outside terrace over there. This garden gives a little bit of a Bali vibe. You have a lot of vegetation. We decided to go for furniture that are built of teak, rattan, bamboo, things that are typical for a Bali house. And as well as the shower, which is like hidden inside the palm trees. This is the sun deck, where we also have this more natural look umbrellas. Master suite have their own secluded seating section over there, and of course we have the hammock. We are out in the gazebo. Bamboo ceiling gives just enough light to create this super nice Bali vibe. We have some fun colors and a lounge area, dining area, barbecue and bar. Anyone wants a drink? Here. And we have as well a guest toilet here for the pool area. And of course the incredible sound system throughout the entire beach area and this little gazebo. Okay, let's check out some of the bedrooms on this floor. We have 4 of them, and we start with the master bedroom. So now we're in the master suite, and you might think, okay, this is a white room, but it's very cozy. The reason is because we have a micro cement finish in a rather like soft off-white tone that creates a lot of warmth and a nice vibe, but still leaves the space light. We have the bathroom, dressing area, but let's check out the bedroom first. We have an incredible view towards your private pool area. We have a little mini bar, the 4-poster bed for a little Bali vibe, given the beach and all. I normally put a little queen piece on the woman's side and a king on the king side. We have the same wood, as I mentioned before, throughout the house, this ash oak finish, which is in the 4-poster bed, side tables, and in the desk area. This room is equipped with soft lighting, sound systems in the ceiling that goes throughout to the walk-in closet and the bathroom as well. Okay, we are in the walk-in wardrobe. We obviously have a little island with a selector. We have cladded the walls with suede. And well, this wardrobe looks a little bit empty now. I'm sure it's going to be completely full and colorful when the new owner takes over. We are in the master suite bathroom. And here we have a lot of different textures, which I think is very important and fun in a bathroom. We have the wood, as we talked about before. We have a special tile that I placed on the floor instead of a wall. I find it a little bit more interesting. We have 2 different tiles on the walls with different textures and different looks. The ceiling, we have carpentry, of course, creates this nice like Bali vibe. And in between the carpentry pieces, we have a micro cement that matches the tiles. This bathroom is equipped with his and hers mirror with efficient storage. We have something I think is very important. We have an enclosed toilet. So we have a space with the toilet with a solid door, a fun wallpaper on the walls. We have some carpentry in here as well, both in the ceiling and on the wall. And what I find important in here is the toilet color. White toilets feels a little bit 80s to me. I'm trying to make them as not secret, but as hidden as possible, so they melt together with the concept of the room. So in this case, we have like a light taupe color to blend in with the wallpaper and the tiles. And thanks to we have this door with this little brass detail, very important. The person who lives here probably not gonna use the doors into the bathroom, but if they ever would, they have a set of doors in the same style as this one with this brass detail again and the black handles. Double shower with 2 ceiling showers with matching hand showers, of course. Everything in here is in a antique copper tone, same as the taps and the handles everywhere. Okay, let's go to next hidden door, next bedroom. And here we have one more horse. This is a Dali inspired one. So this is one of the guest bedrooms. Everything in here is obviously bespoke, like the whole of the house. We have this soft tone wall colors in a micro cement finish. The same carpentry details all over with this brass line. We have wallpaper on the panels, bed linen, bedspread, rugs, everything is bespoke made. Let's go into the bathroom and look. This bathroom have a slightly darker tone than the previous I showed. All of them have the same design, just different tones, different colors of the bathroom commode, but the rest is completely the same vibe. Micro cemented ceiling, carpentry in the ceiling, arch mirror with a backlight. Okay, let's check out the next bedroom. So here we are in another guest bedroom. We have the parquet floor, as I mentioned before, in all the bedrooms except master. We put a little bit bigger hacienda style bedside lamps. We have the same vibe, the same design in the bedside table, desk area as in the wardrobes. The wardrobes have LED lights, doors, you know, the normal things for a wardrobe. And we love to put this raffia wallpaper as a panel on the wardrobe doors as well. In the bigger bedrooms, we also have a desk area, and that is exactly matching the bedside tables. Let's go to the bathroom. So, the ensuite bathroom, we have the interesting tile on the floor, in the niche and on the countertop. Different textures on the tiles. We have micro cement in the ceiling and the shower screen. It is bronzed instead of clear, and that is a game changer. It looks so much more luxurious to have a little bit tint in the shower screen than to just keep it plain. Okay, let's see the last bedroom of this floor. First, here is the guest toilet. We have a terrazzo tile floor with the logo of the villa, CC. Carpentry wall with mirrors, carpentry ceiling, and also a hand-woven wallpaper. Okay, let's check out bedroom 4. It's kind of like a mirror image of the bedroom we just were in, although we have one more 4-poster bed to create this kind of Bali vibe that you feel when you look out the windows with all the vegetation. We have the micro cement on the walls in a very warm, soft tone. And of course the raffia wallpaper on the wardrobes. But what is my absolute favorite in this room is the bathroom. Come and check it out. So this is the blue bathroom. We have the blue Roma pattern on the floor, which actually goes very well with my riding boots. The blue bathroom furniture, and of course we're matching the toilet with this vibe so it disappears as much as possible into the design. The walls are with a cream stone finish, and the same with the micro cement in the ceiling. Of course, carpentry in the ceiling makes a huge difference, and of course the bronze toned shower screen. We are now in the basement. Here we will find 2 bedrooms, laundry room, the spa, and I am currently standing in the entertainment room with a little bar area. And I wanted to create the entertainment room more like a 60s, 70s vibe. The bar is a little bit Art Deco inspired, and we have a lot of curved elements everywhere. You will see it in the sofa, we have it in the shelves, in the bar chairs, and of course in the bar area. And if you need to go to the powder room, you have a little secret access here. But we'll talk more about that soon. When I think about 60s, 70s, I always think about the color green. So that's why we went for this suede green sofa, curved like the bar. And these photographs were actually taken by my father in 1969 in Central Park, New York. All of these guys were on their way to Woodstock, and he was partying with them and took some photos, and I thought I would create a vibe in here. Leaving the 60s, 70s bar and entering the wine tasting area. We have a cellar for red wine and one for white wine. So this is a perfect place to hang out with a horse, try some wine. But if you're done with that, let's check out the spa. Welcome to the Cenote, the cave spa. We have an indoor pool with a jet stream, so you can swim fast, and a ceiling, waterfall, and sky window. When we were digging out to see how much we can extend the basement, we found this huge block of structure, and we could not move them. So we were thinking, how can we design around them? It's gonna look awful with 2 ugly squared blocks. But then I just came home from a trip in Tulum in Mexico, and I swam around in this beautiful cenote, and I realized this would be a perfect space to build one. We can just cover the structures with this stone material to make it look like a cave. And so we did. Let me show you around. This is the door I showed you before from the entertainment area. So if you're in there and need to go to ladies quickly, you just go in here. We have the cold water plunge for the brave ones. I don't go there. And next we have a hammam built in the same stone material, the more traditional German sauna, and of course a pool shower. And here is the pool. This is the other side of the cave where we have a gym with a proper gym floor, even though it looks a little bit like it's stone. The gym and the spa, of course, have epic sound system, so you can really have a cave party down here if you like. And the gym also have an area for yoga, or maybe even a reading corner, whatever you like to do outside. So we are back in the main area of the basement, and we have a new set of wall panels here. which has a few hidden doors. Let's start with this one. We have a minty green laundry room with a terrazzo tiled floor. Again, a few panels with hidden features. Cabinet door behind here. Obviously we have the appliances is hidden away, we don't want to see that. And then what many houses missing, a proper storage space. So this is the storage room, which is great for store your Christmas decorations or similar. Although mine would never fit in here. I'm a little bit Christmas crazy, so I would need another room for this. So this is bedroom number 5, which also serves as a staff apartment. We have, as previously mentioned, the micro cement walls. In all bedrooms we have a little bit more, well, all over the house really, we have more contemporary style ventilations for the aircon. I hate the grids that normally is seen. I don't like that, so we always do this kind of slimmer style. And this room also have a kitchenette, so the staff who potentially live here can be completely self-sufficient. Okay, let's go to the last bedroom. Okay, so last bedroom of the house, bedroom number 6. In this room we have a bigger desk area in the same wood as all over the house I mentioned. Ash oak in the side tables, wardrobes, floors, and obviously all the details in the bathrooms. Thank you so much. That's the end of the tour from Luxury Home Show today. If you like what you saw, please check out omiodesign.com. Thank you.